Sagittarius. Who is a perfect mate for you right now? So let's see who would be perfect for the sign of Sagittarius right now. Let's see. Sign of Sagittarius. All right. Well, we have rest. Somebody that's on a break. Maybe it's somebody that you are on a break from. They could be on a break from work. I know people don't like to hear that, but if you live in the United States, we have a government shutdown. So this could be somebody who works for the government. They may be a person who is retired. You never know why somebody would be on a break from work. There just may be a layoff. There may be a vacation, right now. So they are tired though. And taking a rest. The best friend. So, all right, the best friend would be a perfect mate for you right now. So who have you friended? Who have you friend zoned? Or, a lot of times people fall in love with their best friend. They be like, this is my bestie. Like Stefan Diggs. She's his bestie. Let's see. They do desire to be a part of a union with the power of a 2. They're all about partnerships and unity. So let's see. What else can we learn about this person of who would be best for the sign of Sagittarius right now? Before I do that, let me pull an oh, I already did. It's the best friend. I was going to see if an astrological sign came in. Let's see. It could be any sign, whoever you have friended. All right. 9 of Wands. So this is a person that is a hard worker. So they're on a break from work. They're just tired and retired. Let's see. They could be on a break from a relationship as well, but I feel that it's more work related since the 9 of Wands is here. They're just beat up, beat down, but that could come from a relationship as well. So let's see. Yes, they're 7 of Wands. So a lot of fire energy here. Let's see what else comes out. So they need to let their guard down. They're maybe need to set some boundaries, but it's like they keep people at arm's length because they are on this break, right? They're tired. If they are going through a breakup or something, or sleeping separately, whatever the case may be. 10, 16, this is something that suddenly hits them, right? They have walls up, so you're gonna have to, if you're your best friend, then this very well, that they just have their guard up. Mind of Cups could be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but that's the King of Cups energy. So they may be a father, a mother, whatever, however that lands for you. But they're quite emotional and loving, nurturing by nature. They want a commitment. They're commitment focused. They desire marriage in a traditional way. And it seems like whoever they've been with, they're just sick of them. But again, that could be related to work as well. But this is a person, this Mind of Cups, that desires to be in a full relationship. They're also great teachers, and they are learning, you could learn a lot from them. I'll just put it that way. Could fall under the sign of Taurus as well. So well-grounded, family-oriented, stubborn, though. We have the Spirit of Wands. Again, here we go with the fire energy again. They could be a little bit younger than you. Let's see. Doesn't have to be much younger, just a little bit younger. but they are go-getters. They want to get up and go. We have how many wands combined? 8 wands here. Again, they want to communicate something, and they have something to say. They would like to communicate that they would like to be in a relationship with you, in a loving, nurturing relationship with you. So expect that this king here is going to come forward rather quickly and abruptly. It's just that they have something to say, and they enjoy the conversation with you. It's kind of easy for them to communicate with you. This could be somebody, a best friend, that maybe you broke up, right? Maybe the friendship kind of faded and went its separate ways, and they desire to communicate with you. So we have 10, 17. They haven't given up hope. They haven't given up hope. All right. Yeah, they're competitive by nature. And there's a lot of sexual energy here, so they desire that too. They'd like to, they'd fight for you. They would fight for a commitment. They'd fight for a marriage. They'd fight to get your attention. 6 wands combined, they will fight, and they want to win. They want to win you over. They want to win your heart. So let's just see what else we can find out about this best friend. They're like geared up to fight for you. They're just competitive by nature, which is, with all this fire on the board, they could be like an Aries, Taurus, like on a cusper, Aries, Taurus, or, you know, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy like yourself, but it just feels more like they want to fight for you, Sag. Like, let's see. They may have Taurus in their chart. Gain. Okay, so they're trying to cultivate a plan. They want a conclusion, meaning an answer. They want this thing where, you know, they want to win. They want to make their gains, and they want to profit off of this relationship, meaning that they want to win it. They're ready to do the work. And if you two were like broke up in the past, you know, when they just kind of got friend zoned, where the friendship kind of like faded, they want to win you over so deeply. They want to win you over here. Power of a 7. So yeah, 7s are about making progress, and they're making progress. They aren't going to stop with all this fire on the board. So let's see. Yeah. Dictatorship, domination, reluctance. Okay, so they may have been reluctant in the past, but now they want to make these gains. If they were in a relationship and they're on a break from a literal relationship, it's because they felt controlled within that relationship. Power of a 6, they are balancing things out. They feel like they got played, like somebody else was just telling them what to do, where to be, who they could talk to, where they could go. You know, somebody else had complete control over the relationship. And one more. Disturbance. Okay, obscure, irritation, and supernatural. So the disturbance is because somebody was controlling them. So it's almost like you two were friends, and maybe they were in a relationship, and that relationship was, somebody was completely controlling in that relationship, and it was an interruption. That's what interrupted your relationship with them. So let's just pull this one since it's hanging out. Oh, look, they daydream about you. They sit at the office or at work. They get in their head. Another 7 on the board. 7s may mean something, but as they're resting, they physically dream about you, but they also daydream about you, and they remain optimistic, you know. So you are definitely in their head. You're on their mind. Another 7. Oh, did I already say that? 7? Another 7. Yeah. But then we have another 7 here. 777. It may be a sign for you, so pay attention to the 7s. Maybe July is significant. Maybe that's when you'll come together. I'm not completely sure. But 7s are about progress, so they're definitely making progress, but pay attention to the signs as far as seeing the number 7, and that may indicate when they're going to come forward and start, fighting for your attention, because that's what they want. They want your attention. They want to communicate with you, and they're really getting tired of being on this break, and they're tired of being controlled. It feels like somebody that actually was in a relationship and they have separated from that person, and they're just tired of them. Like, I took it as far as it can go, and it can't go any further. I'm out of here. I'd rather sleep in my own bed. It feels like they may still be attached in some kind of way, due to the where they live, and they haven't quite moved out all the way. That could be just for someone. Anyhow, good luck to you. They definitely want your attention.